Okay. What is up, YouTube? Cage is live, and I think we're live, right? Yeah, okay. Great. So, today I do want to go over a few things here. I want to go over the NASDAQ, prepare my trading plan on the NASDAQ, because of course we have our Road to Profit payout series on this channel, and every day I'm online looking for those setups to continue this journey towards the top. After the NASDAQ, I do want to go over a few stocks here, a few stocks I was watching that I thought that were interesting in some possible little bit swing trading. So that's interesting. And then I do want to go over a few major alts on the cryptocurrency. So that is my plan for today, so let's get into it. Let's start by going over the NASDAQ here, because we are in this good buy model. Well, let's start by zooming out here, because the chart is ugly here because a new contract is turning over more volume right now than the previous one. So that's why this price action here is clear. But basically, this was all of our trend liquidity, and this was our core of our whole move up that caused us to break towards new all-time highs. So definitely relevant to test back there. So that's what we're holding on right now, and that's also where we got this reaction from. Because if we manage to go to the 4 hour, we have been spending a little time here. Which if you're consolidating, you're either building up orders on the bottom or on the top. And because we just broke above our little range here, then you can definitely say the orders were being grabbed on from the bottom. So we were accumulating here. This was a good SFP that brought us up to all the way new highs. And I do want to continue this trend and try and break this structure right here. Because this is our last low and a high before our good lower low. So you still have to think everything what's happening in between these points here. We are still bearish on the higher time frame, which isn't great for the NASDAQ, of course, but we'll have to see level by level, because if you can come over here with your price, then yeah, you can expect that lower high for more downside towards that lower low. But for now, on the local picture, we are buy modeling, and we do not know towards what price action. Could be this price action, could be this price action, could be this, or just grab liquidity itself to then reverse price. It's either of those options. We are trending up with a goal. Looking at this right now, we are in this strong buy model, and I do want to follow that trend. So I have a few levels sketched in here that I want to look for potential upside, and this is our first level, because from here we did break 30-minute market structure. There we go. So you could argue that expectation order flow would be this higher low for that higher high. I do want to see a really good setup here, because on the higher time frame, of course, this could just be that lower high for new lows, and you still have room for all the way to follow this structure right here, which is this line 4. If you can hold this, then you can follow your 45, your 1 hour structure towards the upside, which obviously is it's a great scenario. 1 hour structure is always really valid. It's always respected very well. So I would definitely be looking for a reaction towards the upside from this level here. Then we go over the 3 hour, because then we have our more high time frame market structure, which is this low, and you do want to hold this again for more upside. And all of this is validated on the higher time frame. So it all is correct to look for upside on these levels, if price action, of course, decides to give us so. Because we still have to get that local confirmation, that break of structure on the low time frame, for an order to actually get price to return towards the upside and start breaking our levels. And if we do manage to lose this low, well then you could argue this is your lower high for your higher time frame lower low, which is expected, right? Because this is our whole high time frame order flow. So a lot of this, a lot of scenarios could be happening right now. It's pretty well-rounded price action. You are in the middle of this whole swing towards the downside though, which I do not like. Okay. That was basically it for the Nasdaq. Not much to say about that anymore. Price action is pretty stumbling right now. We are building up those quick higher lows, but we are not seeing any strength from the market. I mean, if you were really strong, you held this 5-minute uptrend, which you expected a bounce from there. That did not happen, so you want to break 5-minute structure back to bullish for in order to actually expect more upside, because we broke it bearish. So this means our expectation order flow on this 5-minute is that lower high for that lower low. So you do not want to go too greedy on these setups down here. You do not. I was looking in the morning, I was looking at this right here. I didn't think this was a really good pullback towards the downside. We did make the new higher high, so expectation order flow on the 1 minute would be that higher low for another higher high. We perfectly respected that, but I did not like this pullback. And even if I was looking at the entry right here, it did not give us any. It was one move down. You would have to predict that higher low. There was not any clear gaps being tested, and that we're gonna offer as support here. So no place seen yet. Let's actually check for some SMTs here. Yeah, this is one. And I think on the higher time frame we also have one. So yeah, you can wait for price action to make that higher low here for possible more upside. I can also hear the chartsmith joining.
What is up, YouTube?
There is the chartsmith. We are live.
How's the stream going so far, mate?
It's fine. Been live for 7 minutes now. It's okay.
Ah, okay.
Been telling how fractal price action is a bit on where we are now. We have a lot of levels, multiple time frame structures that we can hold and expect bounces from. So
On NQ.
Yeah, it's a patient game for now.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Let me check one thing, and then we're going over a few stocks here. I also want to share the stream on the Twitter. If there is anyone that wants to pick up this value, then, you know, I'm gonna give them the opportunity to do so.
I will put the Discord in the live chat as well.
Just recently got another subscriber. Thank you. Change my title a bit, see what's happening. You know, experimenting with the live sessions and with the title, so we can actually bring a few more people in this stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it.
I mean, it has been valid because I have been charting Forex lately, so.
Yeah.
So I can definitely analyze.
We're not trading Forex, but charting it is the beginning.
It's a bit more. It's actually the same as crypto, so.
Yeah, just more on the higher time frame with your entries as well.
Yeah, still on the low time frame, they're still giving you it though. It's pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing, the problem about Forex is your is the spread if you're entering on the lower time frame. Because you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
if price comes close to your stop loss, it tends to just wick you out, and then it's over.
Yeah, so you have to have a bigger stop loss than you usually
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
Right.
It cannot be at crypto like it's 0.2% stop loss. It has to be certain
exactly.
ticks.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Let's yeah, we were watching AMD. Okay, made those.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is great. We've made equals on the tops now, which could be good for later. Definitely. Okay, mark these equal highs. Equal highs are magnets for the price action. So what you're seeing now is price made a low and it tried to break towards new highs, but we failed because we did not have enough liquidity to take that out that high. So what do we have to do now? We either create liquidity for ourselves, like test the demand, fill up orders here, or yeah, wick some higher lows for in order to get that gasoline out of the market, that fuel, to then move the price towards the equal highs again. And because we let's start actually completing this model here, drawing it in. Because this is definitely valid. Yeah, this is an amazing accumulation. We had our 3 taps. This is order filling from the market makers. You can see that. And also, of course, the extension of the price right there. We broke out really strong. Plus, on the higher time frame on AMD, we are in a point of interest. Let's move this bit to the right.
You also made a nice looking demand right now under your liquidity and all your CME.
Yep.
So.
100%. Yeah, this is our extreme. This is even our monthly structure that brought us up to new all-time highs. So this is such a good point to at least expect some relief bounce from, which we are working on the lower time frame. Yeah, basically we have on the 4 hour, this is pretty much our whole pullback to watch price action form and switch local structure up. So you want to see this, and then the break above, and then you can start watching for that higher low to confirm a rotation towards your equal highs. Good scenario. 100%. Okay. If we fine tune a bit.
View is glitched. I thought I was tripping, but my trading view is glitched. It's stuck on Monday. Oh, this is weird. I'm not
Okay.
in replay mode anymore. Okay. I thought, huh? Okay. Well, that's new.
Trading view is sometimes weird, you would say.
Yeah, my drawings were. It's still. I'm not in replay mode. No, it's. Okay, my trading view is broken. Nice.
Okay. We are getting some viewers in the stream. What's up, everyone? If you're enjoying the stream, definitely comment. And if you have a request for a chart, definitely let me know. Let's talk about it. If you have any different views from my views, then let's spar about it. Let's come to objective conclusion. Because of course, if you're holding AMD, then you're overly bullish. Of course, that's just how it works. If you're in a long, you're overly bullish on the chart. Pretty much always. It's the basic instinct of humanity, I would say. Okay, that's AMD. Quickly want to go over these few majors, because Nvidia, of course, getting that relief bounce, but the expectation order flow is still creating that lower high for another lower low right here. I do like how we're building all this liquidity on the highs. So if we can, you know, start going towards that range low, we could really see some deviations from there, and maybe even get this distribution going towards an accumulation. That would be really good, because after that accumulation, Nvidia will just send it. That's for sure.
On the point where price is right now, absolutely, yeah.
Meta, didn't think that was interesting. I mean, MicroStrategy, just look at Bitcoin, right? And then you'll have your answer. Quickly go over these other stocks, see if there's anything interesting going on. And if there's not, then I'm gonna start analyzing Bitcoin. For sure. Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, Microsoft, this little untouched demand. I mean, what we could be getting here is that you have this huge range, and that you could see some manipulation below here, and then that expansion up if you want to really look at it from a bullish perspective. But for that to happen, we would also need to break this high here. Then you can expect more price action towards the upside, because no matter how good the high time frame looks, no matter on what good demand you are bouncing from, if you cannot start breaking this local market structure, then you will never get the rotation towards the highs again. It's to keep in mind. That's why I don't like to just put orders on a high time frame order block. No, I want to wait for that confirmation, and then you can expect price to keep that trend going until it's proven otherwise. So
yeah, Microsoft, we had the local distribution right now, and it has played out. We're now rejecting a local supply, so it's watching out for a new high low if we're gonna make a new higher low to make a new high high, and then maybe break some structure towards the upside.
yeah, we have this whole move to catch at higher low, so
Yeah, it's
just wait for that, and
a waiting game with Microsoft.
it's a waiting game on every stock, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, good and nice. Yeah, PLTR. Still the same. It did not hit its technical target yet.
No.
And there are
But it
equals
took out
above.
all their internal liquidity, so.
Yeah, but that's fine. It still doesn't matter if we can keep following this 1 hour market structure. I mean, that this gap right here would be the perfect place for that higher low for another higher high. I would definitely be interested here on the local time frame. If I see any change of structure, then I want to put an order in. No financial advice. Yeah, you cannot give financial advice on YouTube or you'll get banned, so.
Yeah. No financial advice if you want to make money. Thank you.
So yeah, PLTR, it's looking great. Yeah, for sure. Definitely interesting. This is our high time frame. Pullback would cost us to break towards, I think it was all-time highs, right? I mean, for sure, yeah, definitely. It was also a good weekly pullback, so that's great. Yeah, we can. There's a local part that cost us to break that high, so it's all looking great on PLTR. So I want to add a section here, rename this. I want to rename this Keep an Eye. There we go. BLTR there. Yeah. Microsoft, sure. I'll take a scalp. If we can get the reaction in this demand, sure, we can keep going. This is also our first deviation if you get it from a range perspective. So it's looking, yeah, it's not looking too bad. Sure. %. PLTR. Quickly go over these other. Google, don't want to touch it. Netflix, don't want to touch it. Ford, don't want to touch it. Tesla, nope. AMD, of course, yes please. Do you want to look on Amazon? And when you get those deviations below the range, it's actually your first possible market maker signal for more upside. And that's also the same on the other side, of course. If you get that deviation on the high, that could be your possible market maker signal for downside. Yeah. To keep in mind, yeah, you touch a demand like this and then you're just gonna try again to break those highs, but we failed. So the expectancy right now is to just grab that low and then try again. And that's just how a downtrend works. You keep making lower lows and then you're gonna try again. If anyone watching the stream back or watching right now, we are working on a Discord community. It's absolutely free. We're just in there sharing our valuable info. Also, by doing these live streams, keeping you up to date. We want to share our trading plans with the community. Nothing changes for us, but we can combine our powers to take over this trading scene. Because we have put a lot of time into our strategy. Been trading for 3 years now. And I'm getting the hang of it. That's why I'm starting with YouTube. It's also to be responsible to myself. And that's why I've also made that journey road to prop firm payouts. I'm sharing everything I'm doing. I must say I'm a lot behind on the videos because there has been a lot of things going on that people don't know about. A lot of people think I'm still on that 3 losing streak, but feeling better than ever, and I'm in the momentum. But you'll see that in the episodes. So
there are some good episodes coming. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
There were good trades.
Just gonna give a hint. I'm not trading on eval anymore. That's all you're getting, guys.
Wow, so mysterious. What is he training on then?
I failed, so could be. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start going over crypto now. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. See someone just joined in. How are you doing, my friend? How's your trading day? Have you taken any trades yet? Are you looking at any pairs? Talk to me. Let's spar about these charts. I was happy to do it. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been weird price action the whole time. It's not looking great. What we've done on the Sunday, we've taken all this weekend liquidity and we've started making a new low from there. So yes, this is a range, but I would prefer a distribution here instead of this accumulation towards the upside. And yes, I'm bearish on Bitcoin. How's that possible? Well, because I'm not in spot. That's why. So this is just an unbiased perspective. This is not because I am in shorts. This is not because I'm in longs. No, it's just me analyzing the charts using technical analysis with price action, just as the title says. And then we're just going to figure out an objective opinion about the market, in which direction it could go to take possible trades on. That's my way of trading. It's not a promoting thing, buy this. No, definitely not. We're looking for trades and we're not bullshitting here. So took out this weekend liquidity and we actually have made a lower high according to our previous high. That also took, again, a lot of liquidity there. For upside, we would have to hold in this range. I mean, we tapped extreme demand and made local new highs, of course, towards this trend. So, and this is not a new low, and we've also broken on the lower time frame. So you could expect, if we get a reaction here, that we can get some upside on Bitcoin, possibly towards this liquidity on the highs. But what I do not like is we had a little distribution in here. I think, when was it? Yeah, it was during during late New York PM. So it's definitely valid. You have to keep in mind, took out all the liquidity on the highs and we started moving down. So you do not want to be overly too bullish, even though you are keeping good support here. Yeah, I would actually be looking for shorts, but even if price comes all the way up here, I do not want it to go up there. If it does, I would have to see some confirmations trending down, take out one more all that extreme liquidity, and then make that break down below, and then we can start definitely targeting the lows. But after we just took out extreme liquidity, distributed from here, you kind of want to see follow through. So what is our highest time frame structure? Let's check it. No. Okay, this is interesting. Well, it's actually this 15 minutes, so let's see if we can start respecting this this local push up, this local break towards the upside, and start getting rotation back to the equilibrium of the range. Let's see where also all the volume is. I think it's around here. Yeah, that's okay. If we can start breaking and bouncing on these volume things, then we can definitely expect price to go up. And what are we testing then? Do we have any supply left? Let's check it. Yeah, pretty much this whole part is a bit supply, but you have, okay, let's go into a bit of depth here. I mean, this part is your whole supply, but you have to keep in mind here, if you go above this high, all there is left is liquidity. So what I normally do, or what I am doing right now, is I want to smaller my supply here, because I think if we're gonna blast through this wick here, then we're also gonna blast through this, and I do not want to mess up my charts by putting in a box almost as big as the range, right? So that's why. So I want to mark this as liquidity, and then is there anything left? And yeah, I do see a really good POI. This right here. This is our last up move. This is also your market maker supply, because this is where you distribute it from. you were in an uptrend right here until the seller stepped in and broke structure towards the downside, and then you started making these lower highs and lower lows. So this is your core of your whole down move right now. So if we do get some strength from down here, this would be a strong place to get rejection from and keeping that momentum towards the downside. So would be interested in possible shorts here for sure. Yeah. Because of this, because there's no liquidity to target, I do not want to go greedy looking for longs here. Definitely not. No. So I'm just waiting. Maybe this can become a range. A separate range, inner range, where we can actually accumulate in, and then I would be ready to take the trade. No signs of that right now, so patience here. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been a bit weird. Even this is valid on ETH, okay. Market maker supply, good 4-hour order block with an imbalance below it. It's valid. And this is also the first place from this uptrend where you actually switched to a downtrend. So again, this is your origin of this whole down move. And this is the most relevant place you can test back. Your most extreme where the sellers will be. Then yeah, this is okay. And we had a accumulation down here, which was valid, and it also nailed its technical target. But then we actually started this distribution from there. And this is just a wick, so even if it, yeah, it's just still fine. So we had this accumulation going into a distribution. Let's change the song because I don't think I'm supposed to play this this music here. Just 1 second. Alright. So we have this distribution and we're still in it right now. We are going for all these higher lows which are ready to take out. And then on the high time frame we did not even hit our technical target of this accumulation. If we can keep on going, of course, you can still come all the way back down towards this extreme liquidity, your first hold where the buyer stepped in, to then from there start pushing the price again. But for now it's X mark and it's down until proven otherwise on this local time frame. Yeah, 1 hour valid pullback. If you cannot break that, you will just keep that trend towards the range low. Yep. Quickly check Nasdaq if anything has happened. Let's check it. Compressing. I like compressions. You like them as well, Chartsmith?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's looking like we need something from the lows, so just waiting here. We have some SMTs on the lows, but it is not playable until we take a side. Pick a side.
That's 100%. I do think if on NQ we start taking all of these low and get a reaction up while having this SMT, locally SMT with ES, I think we could see some upside. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but we still would have to wait for the confirmation when taking the highs.
Of
So
course, get a little pullback on that. This can happen fast.
Oh, the local one. Yeah, absolutely. But the only thing I'm missing right here is on the 5 minute. You never broke structure towards the upside. You're still downtrending.
Yeah,
50 minutes as well.
Wasn't anything. Then you look at the 30 minutes and you did broke above, so you can still hold it. You know. Still valid to hold
above this point, absolutely, but we could still, from this move down, all the way go down to the lunge low. So I would have to wait for some higher time frame confirmation here, not only on the local pullback and then gaining it. It's not the cleanest, because there's still enough room for us to move towards the downside.
True, but we don't have to. So. Definitely, if this scenario, make an SMT, make this pullback before taking everything out, gain that with good volume and good upside, then you could wait on your confirmation there and you would have a good play. Sure. Place an alert. I'd be interested. This is great. You know, Bitcoin Cash, watching it for a while now. We're compressing on it, so that's great. And of course, for the retails here, let's draw that in, but I traded a bit differently than all of you, I think. So I'll explain that in a bit. Of course, you're making this compression, right? And every compression, people think you can do this and then place an order, stop loss below the low, and you're literally gambling, because if you're building liquidity on both sides, the market does not know which side we are going to pick. We don't know yet. So what you want to wait for in this case scenarios, you have this low. Let's make that a bit different, smaller. You have this low and you have this high. Wait for two scenarios. This is one. Take out all of your liquidity on the bottom and then get that this downtrend and this break to bullish, and then you can start going towards the liquidity on the opposite side. Those are great plays, guys, because you're in the play after the manipulation and you want to be. So that's still great. And the same for the other side. If we start taking the highs and if we are going to see some rejection from the highs, then if we break back to bearish, then definitely interested. Two options here, right here. This is when you're in the trade after the manipulation, after the market makers did their thing, after all of the retail people have been stopped out. So these are the only two situations you can play compression for sure. For trading, I would prefer the top one. For spot, of course, I would prefer the bottom because the high time frame looks good, but we are still in this downtrend. We still have this pull towards our lower low, so no matter what we do inside these 2 points, our expectation order flow on the higher time frame stays that lower high for a lower low. Yeah. So watch out for that. And if we do get this, then I would be interested. I mean, how much can we gain out of this? 12%. It's okay for a swing, sure. Yeah, I like this, how this is developing now. I do. Okay. I mean, Celestia, Tia. Yeah, this could be, I mean, a massive, I mean, we had this huge range. It's got a bit higher time frame. We had this huge range with your manipulation above and then your expansion towards the downside, a good PO3. But what we're doing right now is we are again ranging below this. So it could be the case that the target, of course, of the PO3 is the range low, but it could be that this is set up to take everyone out and actually start accumulating the orders here to then get just that massive boom towards the upside. You do want to keep an eye on TIA for sure. Once again, on the daily time frame, if you cannot start breaking this daily structure right here, the expectation is just another lower high for another lower low. But because of your confluences on the higher time frame, and this is pretty much your last to hold, you do want to keep the scenarios in mind that we could absolutely ram from here. So where would I be interested? I mean, on the 4 hour we did break this right here. So this is pretty much your whole area where you could create something. I want to see accumulation. I want to see market maker involvement. So that means you're consolidating. I want to see those higher lows built. Take out those. And then get a quick rotation towards the upside. That's this is your manipulation. And this is your entry. Wait for it. No confirmations yet, so could just this whole push to just grab all of this liquidity and now dump down. They're not gonna give this market maker model if we are gonna dump down. If we are gonna push up, they are going to give that market maker model. So watch out for that. Okay. Yeah, I want to quickly scan my list. If I can spot anything interesting, I will go over it. Then I will look for possible scenarios to take a trade on. If there's not, then I will end the stream. Because New York is gonna open in half an hour, and then my mate, the Chartsmith, is going to go live. He also posted the Discord in the chat, so you can tap on his channel, and then in half an hour we are live on there, and then we're gonna stream New York Open. For the people that are watching this right now or watching this back, you're absolutely legends. We did put a Discord link in the chat. If you do want to join that, we're just building a free community. We are giving out a lot of value that a lot of people would be paying a lot of money for. We also had a request for it, but we're not going there yet. We're still gonna just expand our journey, keep going, keeping this momentum. We're not gonna ask anything from people yet. We just want to build something, build a team, build a group, because that's how you conquer. And that's basically what we're up to. That's our plans in a nutshell for the future. Okay. Yeah, let's start quickly going over this. H-bar was really interesting. Really good POI. Because what we could have here is that high time frame accumulation, our deviation 1, grabbing our extreme liquidity, and then it could be the case that we are accumulating right here, so this would be another spot opportunity for sure. There's a lot of liquidity being built up. It's not looking, well, it is looking good on H-bar. Definitely, but we still need our confirmations, so a bit more patient here. Of course, on the 30-minute you did break this structure. So let's see if we can start respecting that structure. But looks a bit weak, I won't lie. Let's draw in this refined zone. This is our last pull towards the downside that is still untested. So after we've made the deviation of the low, we were trending down, and this is our last pull towards the downside to make a lower low before the buyer stepped in. And obviously what happened next is push the price up and we started breaking structure. So this is your most important demand here. You have your big demand, but then you have your refined demand, which is right there. It would be great if on the 1 hour, let's see, yeah, if we can create another range in a range on the 1 hour and do something like this. Either with this deviation tap this extreme, and if we do tap that extreme, I'm interested in something aggressive like this. And if we do not tap that extreme, I want this to happen. There we go. 2 scenarios sketched out. Those would be absolutely amazing for H-bar. Would be a good opportunity. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm surprised I actually do not have this in my chart because it's so valid. This massive range right here, where we have our low, our high, our deviation 1 and our deviation 2, makes it a possible confirmation of a TCT model 1. Of course, what do we need to break? This high right here. Because this is our last pull towards the downside that we made new lows from. If we can gain that, we can expect the order flow to switch as well. And then we can actually start trading towards all of these juicy looking highs. Because they are, yeah, this is actually looking really good. Have we touched that extreme demand? Oh man, we have. Okay. Damn, some things are starting to look really good. Okay, I'm gonna do something here. I do want to add H-bar into this. And I do want to add Sui into this. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. High time frame looks amazing. Lower time frame, we still need that confirmation up. Right there. We're distributing though. I mean, if you're trending down, you want to draw it from low to high, which we absolutely did here. Took out once, then we took out extreme liquidity here. Could be expected for more downside. And if we look at it just from a not from a range perspective. You have this demand here, which we tapped, and that tried to get us up to new highs, breaking this, but we failed. We've made a lower high, so we can expect price to move towards this low now, and then we can try again. I do want to hold this. It's on a 16-hour valid pullback. Let's see if we can start following this order flow for more upside. Yeah. Sui. It's on. Did it in previous stream. I mean, you can look at the scenarios locally. There's not much. We can look at this as a little distribution, possibly. Yeah, for sure. Not something I'm interested in playing, because while we got that massive expansion up, the win rate of the model just goes down. $30 minutes. Good candle here. For extreme supply, there's no extreme liquidity, so we need to create. Oh yeah, okay. I mean, oh man, this liquidity curve is great though. That's an alert for you. And Q is moving. Isn't it? Chartsmith.
Oh, I was muted the whole time.
Oh.
Oops. Yeah, NQ is sweeping the lows right now. You have SMT, but ES would have to keep it up here.
Okay.
So,
I mean, if we can start doing this, guys, on Tan, I would be so interested in taking this short. I just said I wouldn't, but look at this liquidity trail, and we can also expect a bit of cooling down. I mean, after a big pump, everyone is FOMOing into this position, FOMOing into Tan, because people think it has so much potential now, because it just had like a pump, right? So, yeah, this is great. You can, of course, look for accumulations if you're down here, but right now, because of this liquidity curve, it looks amazing to short. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this would be a really good setup. I need to watch that. I don't like the 1 minute. I think we need a bit more time. This range is also on the higher time frame. We need this scenario to play out. So check Nasdaq, and then I'll end the stream, because we are going live in around 15 minutes on the Chartsmith channel. Oh my, that's
definitely. Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Sure.
It picked a side.
Well, that's for sure, with some follow through. I'm not expecting relief from here, guys.
No.
This is just follow through momentum. And even so, we would have to break freaking this high in order to even think about a rotation towards the upside. So nothing interesting for longs. Even if we have this SMT, we would still have to break this high for upsides.
At least, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, on the high time frame, this is great, because we still have another good low, which is lunch low, and
Absolutely.
we have just built all lower highs, just all liquidity, which is great.
Yeah, if we're gonna see upside from there, ooh, can be
Yeah.
another juicy evening today, mate.
Oh. Maybe even New
It
York,
doesn't
bro.
matter for me because I only need one RR, but
Bro.
for the PA accounts, it's gonna be nice. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, one RR, and
We're getting close to the payouts.
we have another funded to the name, guys. Then we have 3 funded.
Yeah.
We have no payouts yet. We do have to admit that, of course. We're doing everything
Oh,
transparent.
absolutely.
No reason to bullshit you. So no payouts yet, but we did take the. No, I'm gonna give away a lot of information. Just watch the videos that are coming.
We're getting closer to payouts. Let's keep it at that.
And if we get the
Your SFT
the
is going
payouts,
right now.
we are inviting everyone from America, from Germany to a party. I mean, they're probably not gonna come, so I have the balls to say it.
Even Cheyenne can come to the party. Even Cheyenne.
Yeah, Cheyenne. Yeah. Soon Sam, you're also welcome, brother.
Soon Sam, Mooncycle, oh, absolute.
Mooncycle, Soon Sam. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for price here. Let's see how far is ES from that lunch. Okay, it's not actually okay, yeah. I mean, bit even. No sign of no sign of saying that SMT is gonna come. That's not the case.
Nope.
Let's wait.
It's waiting for New York.
Me and Putain. Oh. It's just this song, guys. It's a beat from a song I used to listen to in hockey. So
yeah, it was a hockey song.
But that's fine.
Yeah, that's it. I think.
100%. Not that much interesting. Doge following his bearish order flow. Sure. Yeah, this is all fine. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I want to thank you all for watching.
Tuning in.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for chatting with us. A lot of interactions have been in the stream here.
As always.
And
pretty eager to learn.
Yeah. Well, once again, I'm gonna say it one more time. The end of the stream. If you're still watching, you're an absolutely beast. If you're watching this back, you're even more of a legend. Because you're ready to learn, you're ready to take in that information, and if you even are ready to join the Discord, then join. You're not losing any of it, you're just gaining from it. So don't make stupid decisions in your life and start by joining the Discord. You know?
For show.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cage is out.
Bye.